There is a line in hip-hop that most people know better than to cross. You can talk about someone's money, you can challenge their credibility, you can even come for their legacy on wax and let the culture decide the winner. But the moment you bring someone's child into the equation, you have stopped making music and started making enemies. Playboi Carti just found that out the hard way. Welcome to the Hip Hop Watchdog, the channel keeping score when the rest of the internet is just keeping up. If you are not subscribed yet, fix that right now and hit the notification bell, because this story has more layers than a Kanye sample flip, and we are just getting started. Let us set the scene properly. Kanye West and Playboi Carti have shared creative space for years. Ye poured genuine energy into Carti's world, treated him like a real one, and expected that loyalty to move in both directions. Then Carti released his long-awaited album, Music, and Ye's fingerprints were nowhere on it. No features, no production credit, nothing. Just silence where collaboration used to be. That alone would have been enough to light the fuse, but Carti did not stop there. Word got back to Ye that Carti had not only stripped him from the project, he had the nerve to turn around and asked for North West's voice as a feature. North West, Kanye's daughter, a child, the same man who just erased you from his album, looked you in the eye and said, "Sure, but can your kid be on mine instead?" If that sentence does not make your jaw drop, read it again slowly. Kanye's reaction was not a strongly worded statement through a representative. It was not a cryptic Instagram post with a sunset and a Bible verse. It was a direct, unfiltered, capital letters explosion across social media that translated very clearly into one message: do not play with me. And Ye meant every single word of it. Now here is what separates this from regular celebrity drama. Kanye is a father first, in a way that the public often forgets when they are busy analyzing his music or dissecting his politics. North is not just his daughter, she is a symbol of everything he has fought to protect while the rest of his life has been on full public display. His marriage ended in front of the world. His mental health battles were turned into tabloid content. His business relationships have collapsed in real time on social media. Through it all, his children remained the one area where Ye drew a hard boundary. Carti walked straight across it. And this is where the analogy writes itself. Imagine a business partner who quietly empties the safe, walks out the back door, and then calls the next morning asking to borrow your car. That's the level of disconnect we're dealing with here. It's not just disrespectful, it's so disconnected from reality that it almost reads like a test, like Carti wanted to see exactly how far he could push before Ye snapped. He got his answer. What followed was a public unraveling of what many in the industry considered one of the more genuine creative bonds in recent hip-hop. Ye began making it clear that Carti's name was no longer welcome in his circle, that the contributions he made to music were being reclaimed in spirit, if not in contract, and that the bully era was arriving with a very specific energy aimed at very specific people. Carti's name was not far from the top of that list. The silence from Carti's camp has been deafening. No response, no clapback, no cryptic post, just quiet. And in hip-hop, silence from the accused usually means one of two things. Either they know they're wrong and cannot defend it, or they are calculating something bigger. Given that Carti spent years making his fanbase wait through delays and false starts before finally dropping music, patience is clearly not a foreign concept to him. But Kanye is not a patient man. He is a man who processes everything in real time, at full volume, with the entire internet as his witness. And the fact that his most recent explosion was rooted not in ego or competition, but in the protection of his child, makes it hit completely differently than your average rap beef. This was not about clout. This was not about streaming numbers. This was a father drawing a line and daring someone to step over it. Carti stepped over it. Now everyone is watching to see what comes next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.